Could this fast-moving company be our first triple-digit gainer of 2018? The buy sign is flashing, so we're going to tell you how to set up for your first potential double of the year. Hi everyone, I'm Suzanne Senna, and this is Fast Profits with Money Morning. Today we're talking to Money Morning Chief Investment Strategist Keith Fitz-Gerald. He's found a huge profit opportunity in a sector that most investors have long since abandoned, and he thinks it has potential to be his next triple-digit winner. And I'll tell you, that's saying something considering he's already uncovered 63 triple-digit winning opportunities in the past 12 months. Hi Keith, thanks for joining us today.
Hello Suzanne, it's my pleasure and thanks for having me back.
Keith, there's been more news this week that additional retail closures are happening all over the country, and this has been going on for a while. Big names like JCPenney and Kmart and Sears. Thousands of jobs are obviously at risk, and this is causing huge turmoil for major mall operators across the country. In fact, the situation is so bad that the Simon Property Group, which manages more than 241 million square feet of Class A mall space, is suing Starbucks to keep its Tijuana stores open in malls. So Keith, you've talked a lot about the retail ice age and what this means for investors for years. In fact, I think you may have even coined the term.
Well, thanks for remembering that, Suzanne. What people don't understand is it's not just an ice age like the mainstream media thinks. It's actually an extinction level event, and it's going to forever change the face of retailing. Any investor who fails to take this into account is playing with fire. Amazon, of course, is causing most of this delocation.
Well, millions of investors are looking at the situation thinking that there's no way to make money and that there's just no way to profit. Now, do you agree with that?
Absolutely not. There is always a way to profit, even in a situation like this one, if you know what to look for and, more importantly, how to look for it.
Well, tell us more about that. How do we look for it?
I'd be happy to. Right now, for example, I see a great opportunity in a company that is absolutely essential to any retailer who wants to stand a chance against the Amazon effect. The company has a retail solution that's paying off big time for users and the company's bottom line, which is of course why I'm interested. This particular company addresses the two most important things that companies need to stay focused and profitably so in retail. One, reducing inventory, and two, increasing product churn, especially in a digital age when consumers can easily jump from site to site to find the cheapest price. Plus, this particular company has a product that helps companies avoid out-of-stock issues that turn off a lot of consumers. And finally, here's my favorite part, Suzanne. It's got a perfect score using one of my favorite indicators, which tells me the financials are in great shape and, of course, profits are ahead.
Well, tell us more about this research that you use. I mean, I know you have an incredible track record. 62 triple-digit winners in 2017. Is that right?
Well, thanks again for noticing. It was certainly a great year. The recommendations are based on 16 years of very diligent, rigorous, and detailed research used in my high-velocity profit service. The approach to making money, as we have determined by research, by thousands of hours of computing time, by lots of things, and 35 years of my experience, is based on doing two very simple and very consistent things. First, you've got to identify the best companies using a detailed, proven, and refined screening method. And second, you've got to make your move at the right time. Now, I'm not talking about timing the markets. What I'm talking about is when velocity, momentum by another name, is working in your favor.
So that's it. Seriously?
Absolutely. Contrary to what a lot of investors believe, success in today's complicated financial markets comes down to doing those two things again and again and again. Sticking to the best companies helps you make plenty of cash while avoiding the trash. The equation, of course, is very simple and one we talk about a lot. Strong fundamentals drive revenues and earnings, which in turn drive higher stock prices. So it makes sense to focus on them. And two, you buy only when the momentum, velocity by another name, is working in your favor because that maximizes your profit potential while minimizing your risk at the same time. We use an X to quite literally mark the precise moment in time when you want to make your move.
Can you share the name of the company with us?
I'd be happy to. I'm talking about Manhattan Associates, Inc. Now the ticker is MANH, or if you're using the military alphabet, Mike Alpha November Hotel. It designs, builds, and delivers market-leading supply chain commerce solutions for customers around the world. In addition to the reasons I gave above, it's a strong pick because it's profitable. From 2014 to 2016, for example, the top line grew by a whopping 22.7% from $492 million to $604 million. From 2014 to 2016, net income grew 51.4% from $82 million to $124.2 million. And in keeping what I just explained, we got a beautiful green X that shows it's moving higher and that velocity is already working in your favor if you're interested, which means, of course, that it's time to buy to maximize profits.
Well, that sounds great. So you like the stock and you say to buy it now. How do we play it for even faster gains?
Well, one way to do it is to buy a call option on the very same stock. Now, I've in fact recommended the February 16, 2018 $55 call option. It has potential to move nicely as the stock appreciates. You got to get your broker's approval to trade options, of course, but they're a great way to really juice your returns. I think you've got a link to the instructions at the bottom of this video, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, that sounds good, Keith, and we're excited to keep the streak of triple-digit winners going in 2018. Thanks so much for being here with all this great information.
My pleasure, Suzanne. Thank you.
All right, and thank you for watching us today. Keep tuning into MoneyMorning.com to make fast money on the most profitable moves from the best traders in the business today. We'll see you next time.